Authors don't always tell you everything. And this is true because normally when you read, you are left to figure out or to decipher or to come up with a final thought about something. They may give you a few details about what happens in the story or about the characters. You can use the details and what you know to draw conclusions. A conclusion is a decision you reach that makes sense after you think about the details or facts that you have read. Now, when drawing conclusions, there is a way to look at it. One, you'll use what you know, and then you'll put the details that you've read from the story and you'll put it all in a jar, close the jar and shake it, think about it, and then you will get the final product. What I'm saying is that everything that is written, everything that is documented, stories, poems, any form of written material, it's really and truly relatable if you really think about it, because it's humans who are writing these, and we as humans interact every day with our environment and the organisms or the living and non-living things in it. So what we're saying when drawing a conclusion, you have to use your experience along with the details that you're given to come up with your final thought or idea. A conclusion is a decision or judgment based on information. Good readers try to draw conclusions as they read based on the information the writer gives and on what they know from their own experiences, which I just mentioned. We use our observations as well as what we already know to draw conclusions. Authors don't usually tell readers what to think about stories, facts, and details. Brad said the smell of popcorn filled the air. I heard the audience laughing. What conclusion can you draw? Please raise your hand, and I'm going to pick on you. Then we're going to reason. Brad said the smell of popcorn filled the air. Yes, Sage. I heard the audience laughing.
He's in front of an audience.
Okay. Where is he? That's the question I should ask. Yes.
He's on a TV show.
He's on a comedy show.
Right, fine.
He's probably at the movies.
All right. Let's see where Brad is at. Did you conclude that Brad is at the movies? Think about it. Most definitely you're at the movies. Because when I saw this scenario, I was like, yeah, this guy is at the movies. All right, let's move on. People were buying peanuts and cotton candy. They cheered for the man with the ball. Does this new information change things? What is your conclusion?
He's at the circus.
So people were buying peanuts and cotton candy and they cheered for the man with the ball. He was at the circus. All right, cool. For me, I'm thinking about like, they probably had a football match. Has drawn any other conclusion from this situation?
Sure,
I agree.
I'm thinking about a football match. I don't know how correct I am, but technically what I want you to do whenever you are working, like whenever you are in a situation such as this, I'm looking forward to you. I'm looking for you to think about any of the times you've seen in a movie, gone somewhere where you've seen this thing happen, and then try to apply it to the situation. Let's see what the answer is. It says that, did you conclude that Brad was at a baseball game? No, I didn't. But I was close. I was thinking they were at a ball game or something of the sort. And the last one, it says, Brad added, I even heard loud roars that sounded like lions. The elephants marched around the ring. Yes,
He is at the zoo.
thank you very much.
He's at the circus.
He's at the circus.
Sir, I still think he's at the circus.
All right, let's continue. You can conclude that Brad is at the circus. So let's try some examples. Justin fastened his seatbelt. He watched the flight attendant walk down the aisle. The pilot came on the speaker. He said that they are ready for takeoff. This is probably because, is it 1, Marcy is in a taxi, 2, Marcy's on an airplane, 3, Marcy's on a bus. Pause the video now, analyze the text, and look for the clues and the details that will help you to decide where Marcy is. Okay, all right. First clue there for me is fasten your seatbelt. That there is a phrase that pilots normally use. And again, flight attendant. A flight attendant is one of the workers that tends to the passenger on the airplane. And it says walk down the aisle. That's the space between the seats on both sides of the airplane. And again, the pilot is somebody who drives or flies an airplane. And upon taking off, the pilot will normally announce, we're ready for takeoff. And by this, each passenger will know that they are to fasten their seatbelt. So the answer for this one is Marcy is on an airplane. Number 2. Cody and his sister, Carol, helped their dad pack up the car. They packed a bag filled with towels, goggles, and water toys. They packed a cooler filled with drink. This is probably because, pause the video now and look at the details and decide what your answer is. Okay, thank you. So the options here are, they are going to the grocery store. They are going to school. They are going to the swimming pool. By the looks of things, it says here that they packed up the car, which means they're going somewhere. They had towels, goggles, and water toys, which means that they'll be going in water. The goggles means that they'll be swimming. It says they packed a cooler, which means that they'll be some place where they will be in the open sun. That will be hot, so they'll need cold drinks to cool down. I say that they are going to the swimming pool. Let's see. Nice. And number 3. There's lots of people stood on the sidewalk. A marching band playing a live tune came down the street. Big decorated floats rolled by. A group of acrobats came along doing handstands and cartwheels. The people on the roadside probably are watching a puppet show, watching a play, or watching a parade. Pause the video, look for the details, then decide on what your answer is. Thank you. So, a lot of people standing on the sidewalk, which means they are on the road. Or the sidewalks are on the road, yeah. It says marching band playing tune and going down the street. Again, they're on the road. Decorated floats and acrobats doing handstands and cartwheel. I wouldn't say a puppet show, neither a play. I believe they are watching a parade. All right.